Hey guys, Timeboy601, and it is another day to do some Switch case reviews, so let's dive on in. So, I got sent 3 different Switch cases to review. All of these companies sent them to me for review, so keep that in mind with these reviews. However, I promise they're not, by sending me a case, they're not winning me over. If I had purchased these myself, I would probably give you the same opinion. So let's go ahead and dive on in and see what we have. Now, the first company that sent me stuff was Mumba. They sent me a hybrid protective case and a rugged hybrid protective case. So let's dive into these two. Now, first things first, I do have to give them props on their packaging. It's a very nice package. It makes this feel like a very cool product. So we're getting inside. We got like a nice plastic case to protect the case while it was shipping, and some instructions. Basically, shove the Switch on in there bottom first, and you'll get it to work. Here is that first case. This is the hybrid protective case. It's a very nice plastic, like, it's a nice gel plastic kind of make. There's some grip on the end. Let's go ahead and throw it on the Switch, see how it feels on the Switch. Bottom first, like the directions suggest, and then push in. Ooh, that feels really good in the hand. Here it is on the Switch. The buttons on top, they don't impede you from actually hitting the buttons. Up here, they have nice, like, gel or other plastic, like, buttons that let you push through, and you don't feel like you have to reach down and get into the recess to push the button. The only bad thing I can see about this case is you can no longer make it go into handheld mode. The Joy-Cons are securely locked onto the case, but that could be a good thing for you. Like, if you just want to keep this, if you're like, nah, I'm not about taking the Joy-Cons off, this is a great solution just to give a little bit of extra protection, a little bit extra grip. Let's go and try out their the rugged case. Now, this one can be purchased for $14.99 on Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave the link down in the description down below. It is Prime eligible, so if you have Prime, $14.99, not too bad of a deal for this right here. So here we are with their rugged hybrid case. Exact same packaging, except for the change of the name and, of course, probably the change in the product. So let's open her up. Now, this is beefy. Look at that. That is a solid, thick, like, you are going nowhere. You are protected. That is really cool. I really like this. Throw the Switch in it. I really like that. So here it looks on the Switch, and it adds a little bit of thickness, but not. I'm gonna grab my case, see if it actually fits in there. But it adds a little bit of thickness, but not too much. You still have access to the charging port. You still got the power up there. Free reign to all the buttons, and the vents aren't closed up. This is really nice. For $1 more, this one's $15.99. It's the other $14.99. I don't see why you wouldn't get this. This is I'm very impressed with this case for $15.99. That is something that's really nice. Now, I will say I might be biased because it turns out it does fairly well match my phone case, which is kind of odd, which I kind of like. Now I have 2 devices that look like I have the same case on them, or like are designed by the same company. But that's cool. So right here is my case that I use on a daily basis for my Switch. It's a hard shell case because I like to make sure that even if I like drop my bag or whatever, the Switch is fairly protected. But let's see if this case will fit inside this case. It does fairly well, I would say. Which means I would probably use this. Now, once again, the only bad thing about this is you have to remove it every time you want to dock the Switch. It does have a charge port, so if you just have a USB Type-C connector, you just kind of just throw it on in there, and you're able to charge it, and you're just not going to use the Switch on TV mode, which, to be honest, I rarely use it in TV mode now. It has become a full-fledged portable console for me, and that's pretty much what I use it for on a daily basis. I think maybe 10% of my time is played on the TV, where 90% of all my other gaming is done with the, well, it's in handheld mode. So that's a pretty good case. Now, this last case I got sent is the Antank battery case for the Switch. I'd say the box didn't survive shipping, which okay, but let's see how the case is, because that's really what matters, not really the box. This one is $50, but it has a 6,500 milliamp battery. So the base battery rate for a Nintendo Switch is 4,310 milliamp hours. This one gives you 6,500 milliamp hours worth of extra juice. So essentially doubling plus a third the amount of battery life that you have. So that's a massive battery. This is going to keep the Switch going for a long time. Let's go ahead and check out the case. You have a little pouch that I assume the case and the Switch will be able to fit into. This might be why the case is opened. They left me a little note. How nice of them. I will read that once I'm done. Some directions on how to use the power pack. And of course, the power pack itself. And let me just say, this feels really good. Like, it's that soft rubberized plastic. Like, it feels like a very premium product, and I really like. Now, some of the features I'll walk you through on the outside. We got 2 kickstands that have varying heights and lengths so that you can choose whatever angle you want to put the Switch at when you're watching or playing or doing whatever. Then you have these 2 buttons right here, which allow it to pop up just like that. That will let you attach it to the Switch. Right here is storage for 2 more Nintendo Switch games. Pop that up, and it lets you store 2 more games right there. The other thing, it's powered by USB-C, so just use the adapter that you got with the Switch, power it there, you can charge the Switch straight on through, which is really nice. Now let's go ahead and throw it on the Switch. So just slide it on in, get that USB-C connector in there, and just clamp it down on the top. That's that. That's as easy as it is to install this thing. And that's pretty remarkably easy. It does definitely add some weight to the Switch. There's definitely some added weight going on now. But it feels good. It feels sturdy. It feels good. To activate it, you just kind of press the button right back here, and that starts charging the Switch. In fact, it just came on now to let me know that that I've started to charge it. Really nice. Turn it off to double tap it to turn it off. That feels good. Now, the only complaint I have about this is it feels a little weird having that much girth missing. Like, your hands are right here, and then you feel that, and that kind of feels weird. However, I think I have something to fix that, and that's these little guys, the little Joy-Con add-on protective things. The most important bit is they have a little bit of built-up plastic in the back, built-up rubber in the back, that gives you a little bit extra grip onto the Joy-Con. So let's throw them on there, and we'll see how it looks. Okay. That feels good. That feels really nice. You have that extra grip down there now. Your hands wrap around it nicely. It looks really nice as like a piece of tech. Now, it does, like I said, it does definitely add some booty to it. Like there's definitely some added girth in the back. However, I'm willing to take it because of how much it extends battery. Like I was saying earlier, my gaming habits with the Switch has been completely portable. So there are times where I'm running out of power. This extending the battery life by over 100%. It's definitely a small price to pay to have something that that you know is going to last you. Now, if you're not digging into the extraness, maybe you just, if you buy this, you just hold it off for those big trips. If you know you're going to be traveling somewhere and you want to play Breath of the Wild the whole time, that flight is longer than 3 hours, or that road trip is a very long time, then maybe you get this and you use it then. Or if you're like me, who commutes a lot, who has a lot of downtime when they're at work, who has a lot of downtime when they're editing videos and they're waiting for stuff to render, this is a fantastic little thing. Let's see if it fits in the case. While it's definitely a little bit of a struggle to get it to fit in there now, it closes up and it zips up. So that means it'll travel with me. So yeah, that is the new case that I will be keeping on my Nintendo Switch for $50. a little on the price end, but you have to remember the utility you're getting out of it. You're getting double the kickstands, which is going to let you put it in a lot more places on some more uneven surfaces. You're getting that giant battery pack. You're getting the storage to hold a couple more games. You're getting a lot of features for $50, and I think that's a well worth price for it. Once again, it is also available down in that description down below. So yeah, guys, that is my little Nintendo Switch case roundup. Let me know. I think I may do an a different review just on that, on the battery case, because I think it has some in-depth potential. So there's that, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell to be notified whenever you get whenever I put out a video. Go ahead and follow me on Facebook, not on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. My name's TommyBoy601. See ya.